Hello YouTube, LJ Draco here. This is... Yes, it is episode 15, 2007 of Back to My Future. Oop, sorry, hit the microphone. Anyway guys, there was going to be 5 movies. I thought I'd increase it a bit towards the end of the year. But no, unfortunately I've done 4, I couldn't remember a 5th. Anyway, let's just get into it. You know how it works. I will talk about other stuff after the video instead of before. So February 16th we got Nicolas Cage's Ghost Rider. In fairness, I really enjoy that movie. I think it's a great Marvel movie. His acting could have been a little bit better. I prefer his acting in Drive Angry. I think if he'd done his Drive Angry character for Ghost Rider, that would have been a much better thing. If you've seen Drive Angry, you'll see what I mean. His character in that would have suited Ghost Rider much better than this, "What are you doing here?" It definitely would have been a lot better. But it was a fun and exciting movie. It was definitely nice to see Ghost Rider from the comics go straight onto screen. I'm hoping... I've seen that they're meant to be adding Ghost Rider to the future series, like the more modern series like Daredevil and all that stuff, and I know they're meant to be adding Ghost Rider in somewhere, and I'm hoping they do him brilliantly well. Okay, so then, next movie. February 23rd, we got the number 23, which is weird because it was on February 23rd. But number 23 is one of Jim Carrey's most serious roles, which is very weird because he doesn't do many serious roles. People say Truman Show. Truman Show wasn't exactly that serious. It was still quite a comedic role. If you have to go serious roles, I'd say The Majestic. The Majestic wasn't a very comedic kind of film. But number 23 is one of his more serious kind of roles. Really enjoyable. Really intense. And I like the way they planned that movie out. It reminds me of Shutter Island, which is one of Leonardo DiCaprio's best films. But it's kind of had that feel for me. It was really enjoyable watching it. I didn't want to stop watching it. And I love the uncut edition of this movie as well because it's just, it's awesome. Next movie on April 20... Give me a second. Sorry, I told you, I use Flash on my recording system, so I get all these weird colourful dots and it keeps blocking out all the numbers. So I can't see. Anyway, it's April 20th, it's Hot Fuzz, part of the Cornetto trilogy. Simon Pegg and Nick Frost, yet again, back with another genius movie. I love it. I love it. It's definitely... it's better than Shaun of the Dead, and it's definitely better than Paul, but I do love all 3 movies. I think all 3 movies are quite good. But Hot Fuzz is my favourite out of the 3. Just because Simon Pegg's serious police officer kind of reminds me of some of the police officers in London. Like there's hardly much sense of humour with them. I mean, there's quite a few funny police out there, but his taking his job seriously thing reminds me of the London police. And Nick Frost's country police thing. It's hilarious. I like it. Just doesn't want to be a police officer, but he's just trying. But it's also a serious act. It's actually a really action movie, isn't it? Really, think about it. It's kind of action. It's awesome. Also a bit thrillerish. Very sadistic. But yet again, great movie done by a great team. Then on September 27th, Resident Evil Extinction. The better Resident Evil out of all the movies. And I'm probably going to get a lot of hate for that. Apocalypse was good, and Resident Evil, the first one, was great. But Extinction had so much more to it. I don't know why, but I think it was Mila Jovovich at her best in the series of the movies. And she was more down to the role. She didn't seem as... Because in the first movie, I know she'd lost her mind, but she seemed a bit ditzy. And in the second movie, she seemed like she was trying to reprise from the ditziness. In this one, she was just like, yeah, don't fuck with me. No matter how bad you think you are, don't fuck with me. And she had that serious badass rebellion woman, out of control, kill any motherfucker that goes no way. I like that about her. She had that serious acting, feel about her, which is great. So I'd much rather watch Extinction than any of the other Resident Evils. Also, I still think that Resident Evil Extinction should have got a 3D release due to the whole Firebirds and all the desert sequences. It would look phenomenal. That is all the movies. So just a couple of things to talk about at the end of this. Back to my future. One, yes, I do have a scar on my face. I don't know how it got there, but it is there. So in case there's comments saying like what happened, God knows what happened. It just turned up. I don't know. Two, yes, the setting's different because I'm putting my tripod on my desk because my desk isn't exactly finished yet. So I can't really record my videos at my desk until my desk is 100% complete. I don't feel like it's right to record the videos there until it's officially done. So the setup's different. Also, if you can notice, yes, this is TMNT Out of the Shadows 3D in the background. That is because me and my partner, I've seen this in 3D, but she hasn't, and she's getting really into it. So she wants to watch the rest of it later because we watched part of it, but didn't actually finish it. So she's looking forward to watching the rest of it. But it is a very fun 3D movie. So anyway, guys, that is the end of this video. I wish that there was more I could do. I said I've got another video coming out towards the end of this week, which is my top 5 Christmas movies. Hope I'm actually record that soon. I'm hoping you guys like it. But for now, guys, that's just going to have to be it. And I will see you guys after Christmas. But I do want to say, before I go, I've noticed that my subscriber list is going up. And I noticed that the comments are coming in more frequently. Thank you all so much. You don't know how much it means to me. Even sometimes the negative comments, they actually mean a lot. Because it helps me reflect. Especially when I'm wrong about certain things. Like I said, I don't know aspect ratios. I don't know frame rates. I love my movies, but I'm not that. It's like asking me like scores for movies. I'm not that into film. I'm into the movie. I'm not into the music behind the movie. I'm not into what frame rate, what specific cameras they use. As long as it looks good, sounds good, and is good, I enjoy it. That's what I care about the most. I'm a movie fan. That's what I think of the most about it. So when I'm wrong about stuff like that and someone goes like, oh, sorry, but you kind of got your information wrong, I like those comments because it shows that I still need to learn a few things, and I like that. I want to say a couple of thank you to a lot of people. I want to say thank you to my main man, Arthur. You know, since you stumbled across my Beauty and the Beast review, you've been there for me, what, 3-4 months now? Constantly commenting. You subscribe straight away. You've done the awesome artwork images and my channel art, which I'm still really grateful for. You know, there's just so much support that you gave me that, in fairness, if you hadn't done that, I wouldn't have been on YouTube practically now, really, in a way. I think I would have given up. Because I was in the midst of giving up before you contacted me. I was actually close to shutting down my channel. And I said thank you to a couple of YouTubers that I watched for their inspiration. But I was going to stop recording videos and end my channel. But then you came along and, you know, you gave me that support that I needed. And that I feel like I could actually do something. So thank you so much for that. And, you know, you're not only a great subscriber, not only a brilliant person who comments on my videos, you are a great friend, and I'm glad to have met you. Next person I'm going to message about is a guy that actually messaged Arthur. I'm going to do this in order of the people that I met. So the guy that messaged Arthur was BJ Higgs, and I know that I don't message you a lot, mate, and I'm sorry. I am trying, but as I've explained, I said I use a laptop that has a broken screen, and it takes a while for me to find a screen to use to upload the thumbnails or to check messages. So if I don't message you a lot, I am not ignoring anybody. It's just I can only message through the laptop, and I can't use the laptop unless I have a screen accessible, which is why my desk isn't 100% complete because I need sorry, I'm talking too fast. I need a monitor, a screen. Once I have that, I'll be able to have contact with you guys a lot more frequently. The most I can do is comments on the videos at the moment. That's because they come up on the phone. But yeah, this guy came along after Arthur, and yet he done the same thing. Support, told me that he loves movies, and suggested a couple of 3D titles. Said that I've suggested him a couple of 3D titles that he likes. So yet again, I made another friend, and I'm grateful to have spoke with you, and I'm glad that we have a few words here and there because they mean a lot. Support, it's brilliant. Thank you. The next person was Greg Burden or Barden. I know your name's Greg, but I have problems with most names. That's why I usually use first names, because last names seem to be. I'm sorry if I said your last name, but you comment a lot. You've got a funny sense of humor. You back me up on most of my opinions. Plus, you watched Yu-Gi-Oh! 3D. But yet again, you're also very supportive, and you are also a great friend. So thank you very much. Then it moves on to Omar Little, who used to be Iag. I'm going to keep mentioning that because that name sounds amazing. Sorry, I'm saying that name. Yeah, I said we met in a very weird way. Like, it started off because of me saying guys, and I know I still say it, and I'm sorry, I can't change that. It's the way I talk. We have some negative comments here and back about certain things and certain topics and stuff like that. But we also have good conversations, and we're also very supportive of each other's channels. And I mean, sometimes you can't just be always polite and agreeable. Sometimes you have to have mini debates, because that's what makes movie collectors and fans more fun, is when we can argue about certain movies as well as just enjoying them together. So, in fairness, yes. And then I'm going to name a couple of channels here, just for the little amounts of support that you've given me, but yet them little amounts have still been quite a big impact. So let's just start off with Eamon McLean, future filmmaker. Doc's a recent subscriber, and he is an awesome dude. I'm not going to forget about him. I know his name. I didn't want to talk about him yet. I was going to add him in the Christmas video instead, because I had a message to him. I might as well tell him now. Dude, I saw your top Christmas movies, and I saw that your wife or your girlfriend, I don't want to say anything. She's either your wife now or she will be. I saw she likes Polar Express, and I know that you said you don't really watch 3D very much, but if you ever get around to watching 3D movies anywhere, at a friend's house, or even if you decide to get a 3D TV yourself, Polar Express is also on 3D Blu-ray, and it is one of the best widescreen 3D Blu-rays to exist. The snow effects, the train rides, everything looks like incredible. So I'm just letting you know. Also, Christmas Carol's on 3D, but I guess that also depends on which system you use. 3D was okay for me, but it wasn't the best. But, other people see it differently, so you can go and check it out at some point. So I didn't forget you. You are a recent subscriber, and you've already shown your support. Just like I'm showing you, I've subscribed to you, and I'm going to watch your content as well. I don't want to forget everyone. But so many people have just come in now to my channel. I started off my channel with talking to practically no one. So now that all these people are now joining in, it's not I'm forgetting anybody, it's just there's too much for me to handle, because I don't see why people like my videos as much as they do, but I'm grateful you do. And as I said, I'm grateful for the amount of subscribers I've got. I don't want a big amount of subscribers because that's too much pressure, but the amount I've got now is actually really great, and I'm glad that people are still subscribing. My channel is close to reaching 10,000 views, like my actual channel, not the videos, but my channel's close to reaching 10,000 views, so thank you all for the people who've been watching my videos and everything. Anyway, this Back to My Future episode has gone on way too long. You're probably wondering, when you check out the video, it's like, oh, this is quite a long episode. I am sorry. I'm really, really sorry. But anyway, guys, that is the end of this video. If you enjoyed this video and enjoyed my previous videos, please check out my other videos if you have time, and click that subscribe button down below, and don't forget to strike the like for future videos, and I will see you guys next time.